Hey there, welcome back to Noit'ed. I'm Suffer of Let's Suffer Together, back with a very special day, my friends. A nice sneak peek, a day early sneak peek at noit'ed 1.0, my friends. We're starting on this screen today because I wanted to show you a few things. Just essentially the options, they've changed, they're all, in nice order. We've got streaming, we've got Twitch integration into the old noit'ed now. So we will be doing Twitch integration streams. We're doing all sorts of streams involving noit'ed. Make sure you check us out at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together if you fancy a bit of interactive live entertainment. But as you can see, they've got rid of... apparently you couldn't change the gamma. I was on a stream before saying that you couldn't change the gamma. I've been lied to. However, you have a few new... You got a daily practice run as well. Start a run from a randomized spot with randomized items. Same seed. But 24 hours. Nightmare, obviously, which has a few new things in it apparently as well. But we are going to show you today a regular run of noit'ed 1.0 from start to finish. There are many secrets. On stream today, we found some really, really cool and just amazing things in the game. We will be getting to those. This will be a great series, trust me. If you want to see all the secrets of the game, follow this series. And we'll get to them all, my friends. Do not worry about that, but we're going to start off with a casual run. We're going to show you some of the more kind of regular things. And, it's a weird sound, isn't it? As you may see, the very start of the game, you start off with your regular ones, but now you start off with a random flask. Blood potion is actually really cool. And the ramifications of not starting off with a water flask, if you get set on fire or poisoned early, you can get screwed. Like, say you've got an acid or poly flask, you can't wash yourself off. So again, starting with these energy spheres. And firebolts, as firebolts are my favourite. So we are with our golden cape, once again, going back into the mines, my friends, for the moment we've all been waiting for, 1.0. The full release version of the game. I am literally giddy like a child at Christmas. That last few days, because I knew I was getting it early. I've just been, and we've been under embargo as well, so the embargo has been lifted before the release, which is on October the 15th. I think it's around 11 AM EST it's going to be released, or something like that. We got to play it 24 hours early. Again, playing it on stream today, it's been fantastic. And I'm not going to allude to any of the secrets. Again, we will get to them. Do not worry about that, my friends. Again, this is the advanced series where we're going to do all sorts of good stuff. Again, with the old early access series, being able to get around, as well as on stream, mixing it between stream and YouTube. Get into that 33 orb boss kill, the hardest boss kill in the game with raw damage. We'll get to crazy stuff like that, and again, I know a few things, but I'm not going to allude to them. Like I said, it would just be spoiling. Oh, spiders! That wasn't too damaging. And you'll notice straight away as well, if you give me a sec, I've got to show you something here. It's very, very cool. I just got to collect the money. But yeah, killing early with this, really, all singing. So, watch this explosion. Beautiful. It's just... Right, everything is so polished. They've changed so much about the game, which is daring of them, you know? Ambrosia straight away? Wow. You'll see, if you've been watching early access, you'll see so many little changes. The backgrounds, the whole amount of just everything. You'll see it as we go along, but stay with us for this ride, my friends. And again, we'll get to some new perks. I assume we'll get to some new spells. But again, this series... And again, we're finding things in the first floor you wouldn't normally find. Circle of Thunder? You never find that in the first floor. There's so many micro details that will throw you off. We can't change this, so we're not going to go for that. We're just going to go for that safe money. There's a detail over here, and I'm going to be showing you specifically a certain thing today. Or certain things. Yeah, every explosion... A lot of noises and certain things are just different. However, this is really cool. Look at the lettering. Before it changes into tableau, look at that. So you can now probably decode everything because everything corresponds to a letter. So if you had the time and you find any secrets in the world, you now have essentially the Rosetta Stone in your tablets. So we pick it up. Scully. Oh, no, no. That is a bad omen. Oh, no. Scully, I'm so sorry. But he's obviously an imposter, so we'll move on. Knowing that we're in the safest of hands. And that we're here. And we are protected by the gods. There are many gods of Noit'ed. There are many gods that are against us, and a god that is for us. At least one god, I assume. Again, the mythology of this game, based on Finnish mythology, just for anybody who's new to this as well, I will be, again, not dumbing down, just explaining a few core concepts as well about the game. Based on Finnish mythology, essentially, there are three forces at work: nature, technology, and magic. I believe those are the three core. And you are part of one of them. Now, we know we're probably not part of technology. We may be either part of nature or magic. We assume magic, but enemies use magic too, so it's a weird one. Maybe we are part of nature, but enemies who are based off technology, as well as yourself, are using magic, and the magic is the kind of like piggy in the middle, where that's conflicting. And there needs to be some sort of resolution to alchemy, and alchemy in the game is defined that... And in regular kind of alchemy in real life, as well as a lot of mythological traditions, alchemy is based off that gold is purity, and the process of alchemy is to create purity and immortality. So, again, if you know the ending to this game, you can see there may be a conflict there, where, you know, one thing happens but another thing doesn't. So... And we will be spoiling, just in case you weren't, you know, fully on... Oh, this is bad. It's not too bad. I can't, you know, oh, I know they're the strong people, aren't they? This isn't that bad. I can survive this. Let's wash. I should have ambrosied, but... Again, in the moment, you might not be able to think about those type of things. But back to alchemy. Where alchemy... As far as the tablets are concerned and what they explain about it, you are out to help the gods create purity and immortality. But yourself, or it's kind of undefined. There's a lot of grey area in this, so take it with a pinch of salt. Where you can essentially, just by running the game normally, make the world pure, but you never get the immortality part. That's the problem. And it's where more in-depth play can help you try and achieve both. That is a very rough guide. Like, that is the roughest of the rough kind of guide towards, you know. But the whole Finnish mythology, you've got enemies in the game that are named after certain things as well in Finnish folklore. Like, the Hiisi are known as demons. Like, that's a translation. You've got Ukko, or Ukko is a thunder god or something like that. I've been told many times. And stuff like that is... one of the big Hiisi actually is named directly translate to CEO. So you've got a bit of fun in there as well. So we're going around the first floor. We know we've got some magic we wouldn't normally get. Not that I can use it because it's electricity based and I don't want to die. This dude chilling. I should bolt, to be honest. Bolt. He's got the perfect cover until it wasn't perfect. So I can't use blood to kill the fire dude as well. It must be a regular kill. I don't have the water. So you see the problems already with how we're doing things. So the orbs of true knowledge as well that you're going around collecting, I assume, help you in some way. Oh, teleport. It does exist. Fair enough. I had a theory, because I haven't seen teleport in a long time, that teleport didn't exist anymore, but it clearly does. We have... You don't have a wand. Oh, I've got the wand. Oh, beautiful. Teleport wand. Hey, good times. So, I've got an idea here. A very good idea. What wand did I give you? Well, no, chase me. Noit'ed ghost will try and kick me. Yeah, kick me to death. There you go. That missed. Don't you go for the one. There you go. Swing and a miss. But it's fine. We'll go for a third. There you go. 1,000 monies in the bank. Oh, what wand did I drop? I completely forgot. Oh dear. Circle of Thunder. Yeah, that was a smart idea. So yeah, the orbs you find throughout the world, I assume, are essentially guides for noit'ed, which means witch. Which is on a quest. Being like, you are some sort of, you know, not apprentice. You have been chosen as a witch to try and fulfill some sort of mission for a god you either know a lot or nothing about. Again, there's a lot of vagueness in the story. But again, that's the beauty of it. It lets you fill in the blanks with your own imagination, and that's where the strength of noit'ed is as well. Where you get to make your own interpretation, so I could be plainly wrong on so many things. But I don't care, because it's my story. That's how I perceive it in my head. And again, if you disagree, hey, more power to you, you know? I would love to hear some of your theories as well, like how the story comes together from the very opening cutscene. As soon as you open the game, you get a cutscene that shows you, in very vague terms, a little kind of, not cartoon, but drawings of the Finnish mythology it's based on, in a way. Oh, another thing, and I might be able to show you quickly, even though we don't really care about the orbs. I found no HP, but that's not necessarily the worst thing. Right, this, I know blood will melt anyway, but it's just a kind of, you know, give you a basis. You know, with water, you can create a solid bridge that never disappears. It disappears now. If you go over and you come back across, your bridge mostly will not be there anymore. So you'll need to collect water on the other side, that type of thing. So certain mechanical changes, certain things have changed. Prepare your behind, because you're gonna be in for a rough ride. And we come into our first holy mountain, and you obviously see something a little bit different. We kick our statue. This statue, I assume there is something deeper to these, but these are test dummies that you can, you know, use your wands on. If you've got homing, your wand will home in onto them, so that's why we kind of aware they are test dummies. And we come to this as well, the wall. This wall behind you is brand new as well. It will show you what you are currently using on your wand in order of how it is used. You see that? On a shuffle wand, it's going to be different every time, so that is a very good demonstration. On a shuffle wand, you know? And no matter how long your wand is, that kind of thing, it will always be showing you exactly what's cracking. And that is awesome. So, well, there's nothing new here. There is a bunch of new perks, a bunch of new magic, but we're going to try and find some. I could go with HP early on. I really could, just to boost me up to make sure I survive. And I'm going to do that, because it saves me money on the reroll. It gets us down, we get to buy wands, we get to power up, we get to survive. And that's important today, just in case. You know, we somehow get into trouble. I don't want to get into trouble, I want to live. And the best way to live is to have a good foundation, so these aren't bad ones. They're just not great. In fact, I probably put away the teleport. It's not a great one. It'll run out of mana and it'll leave me in the lurch. We've got all-seeing eye as well, so that's going to be very beneficial. Yeah, get rid of that. And how good is this? Hey, it's good enough, you know? It's good enough that I can get rid of my starting one now. It's short range, but it'll do the job, and I've got my bolts anyway. I might kind of just run with this, because I can ditch the fire bolts at any time. Where was my... If we find 3 ones, we might have to ditch the all-seeing eye magic, but I want edit ones everywhere. Oh, of course I do. But you notice the new lanterns, there's a load of different kind of, as I said before, micro details you're gonna be noticing throughout this run. Can I dig? That was a mistake. But again, the backgrounds, the music as well. Listen to the music in the background. And that will tell you all you need to know. That you heard the music in the early access version of the game and how good that was. And they've ratcheted it up to 11 this time, my friends. Seriously, they've gone overboard in a good way. Oh, you notice as well, if I stun the enemy, they have little stars around their head for a little minute. A little minute? Like, less than a second, to be honest. But, again, those little details that you used to be able to stun... Like, you could always stun the enemy. You just never got visually told. You would just feel the ramifications of it. Give me the money. Oh. We could leave already, but somehow, I don't think that's the best idea. Again, we like to explore a little bit. You can tell there's differences with the damage numbers. where if you hit an enemy multiple times, the number will go from like 4 to 8 to 12 to 16, that kind of thing. You have to hit them fast enough though, obviously. So the stars, you might have seen that. Going around the head. Money. But more visual indicators is always a good thing in a game like this, because, you know, you want to know what's going on. And if you can be shown instead of assuming, and it's not visually intrusive, you notice how quick and you blink and you miss it, essentially. That's really good, because you don't want it intruding on your gameplay, and it really doesn't. The crits as well, when you crit an enemy, it will show up in more bold kind of characters than you have done before. But the magic in the game... What? Oh, no. But the magic in the game and the perks, I tell you what, they've done such an amazing job at adding new things to the game. I've been having a blast on stream. Like, 100%, just been amazing. The entire 7 hours I streamed this game, and I played a little bit off stream as well before the embargo. We created some monsters in a good way. But again, it's the hidden secrets that are gonna really blow you away when we get around to those. And I've only scratched the surface, as I've been saying. We do have, again, the problem is you don't always start off with bombs. So you need to know what your alternative can and can't do. So we know we can dig through here. Leave me alone. Footballing. Nah. He got the drop on me. There we go. Ah. Oh, alright. We're not poisoned. It looked like we were for a split second. Well, we were for a split second. That's... Did you want some explosives in your face? Well. There we go. Crushed to bits. Not the best wand I'm using at the moment. And again, this is something you could build in any version of the game, to be honest. This is nothing special. But again, hopefully the rest of the details are letting you have an idea about the kind of commitment Nola have to the game. Oh, he's a bad man, this dude. I want to kind of stay away from it if I can. We'll bolt. Oh, I was about to say we'll bolt him if he continues to be a nuisance. I'll save my bolts for others. Get the money. I don't really need money. I'm looking for wands and HP more than anything. We did take the HP already. The extra HP. Hey. I've got a teleport as well, so I've got Ambrosia and teleport. What is that? Fire. Oh, it's a brimstone. Don't really need it. I could chuck the teleport away. I have no real need of it. I'm not exactly speedrunning at the moment. Although we will be speedrunning various types of speedruns, whether it be any percent speedruns, no-hit speedruns, or just no-hit challenges. Again, not getting hit in this game at all is one of the biggest challenges. Bolt? Ah, no, just get away. They're just gonna multiply. I don't exactly have the firepower at the moment. I mean, I do, but it's just, they multiply, so... Pain in the ass. Hello. How you doing, lads? See, again, the dummy. Which, again, if... Right. Here's the thing. With all this extra stone in the biome, think about it. Normally, you'd bring a tablet here to try and kill Steve, wouldn't you? All-Seeing Eye, we could have a really good start. All-Seeing Eye would allow you to see everything as well, but it would kind of take away from some of the creepiness as well of the game, because some of the enemies, seeing them in the distance and watching them approach, that's where some of the fun is as well. Chainsaws. Can't say no to chainsaws. We at least put them in our inventory so we can fire faster and make ones better. We don't have any non-shuffle ones, so it's a bummer. Maybe there's some here. No. Ah, yes, also, mana max and mana charge speed, they can be flipped around now. It's really rude, that, isn't it? Ooh, that is actually, apart from the cast delay, and the cast delay might not matter if there's only 3 shots on there. So we'll have a little science on this, because it's a double cast, but it shoots 3 at a time. So if I shoot all 3 and it reloads automatically... Nah, the cast delay is kind of interacting with it negatively in the first place. Maybe if I make 2. There you go. But it runs out of mana super quick. But look at that. So that is going to be my, you know, get out of my way wand, shall we say? Where if I want to do some good damage or finish someone off, it's not going to be our main damage wand. We probably want to, you know, put some chainsaws on this. Probably 2. In fact, I'd probably get, excuse me, probably get rid of some of the pink and put these trigger bolts on. Because sometimes the trigger will fire, and when it connects with the enemy, they'll get chainsawed. Sometimes, on the odd occasion, once or twice. So you see that? Again, it's beautiful. It gives you a rough idea without actually, you know, needing to mathematically work it out. What's going on? So again, I want to get to some of the new stuff. So, well, telekinetic kick isn't new, and what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna earn some money. I'm gonna come back up. Hello, dude. Oh, that is a new dude. An electric. Just a little bit of an electric dude. Oh, hello. This guy could kill me in one shot. It's not a good idea to not look where you're going. Home in 1. Beautiful. Ah, do we get rid of the all-seeing eye? Nah, I get rid of bolts because there's homing dropper bolts on this, which are gonna do some lovely work when I'm shooting downward. There's a sentry over there, which if I can get over... Ah, my tits. I need some water as well. Ah. Yes, just evaporate all my water. That's a smart idea. We're smart people here at LST. You know, they're smart business. I'm stuck. Oh, chainsaws? Yeah. It seems to chainsaw a hell of a lot once it's run out of mana. What I'm probably going to do... See about connecting... Oh, it fell down. Sentry must have fallen down. So you see what I mean? Any enemy that is a really big danger, just immediately shut them down. And I'll probably start off with that. Let it recharge. See what I mean? It's quite nice, isn't it? Just to weaken them. And then it's all... When I'm switched back to the weapon already. Beautiful. I really enjoy it. And it's got a lot of potential, that. I mean, if I get homing in general... Hey. Berserk, alright. That's gonna tox me. Oh, maybe not. If I shot my Berserk potion, then... I'm gonna be a little disappointed in myself. The problem is if I miss, you know? And it is a big possibility I miss. It's always a big... Whoa, what have you got there, mate? So yeah, that homing is actually relatively powerful. Drilling and freezing. Yeah, get rid of the all-seeing eye. I wasn't using it anyway. I always forget to use it. Chuck the telly. Oh, no, it's not Berserk. It doesn't matter. I probably wasn't going to use my... Oh, new enemy. Look at him go, Mr. Hands. How you doing, brother? Whoa, what you doing? It was lava, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Yeah, you see that dropper bolt then just essentially defy the laws of physics just to hit them? That's the kind of thing you want in the game. Who is doing a what now? Would you like to hit this mid-air for me? That'd be really cool. Ripped apart. If I put chainsaw... Well, I might be chainsawing in mid-air regardless. Not entirely sure. Actually, it'd be good to fire off that wand. You see the mana charge speed being well over the mana max on that as well? Ridiculous. Not a viable wand. Well, it's not... It might be for certain circumstances, but not right now. We've got more important things to do, like survive and just show you a few things. Again, we're going to be playing this game for a hell of a long time. The series is going to be pretty much daily, you know? Exploring the good things about this game. Whether a run goes on 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. Because we'll be doing long runs, short runs, good runs, bad runs. We'll be exploring everything this game has to offer. As I've said before. Well, that is the worst thing I've ever seen. Diggy diggy hole. So as you can see, the Holy Mountain has been rearranged as well. That's probably tactically really quite nice in certain situations. Especially with Steve. So give me something new, please. Well, thanks, game. I don't even want any of these, to be honest. They're all quite bad. Like, tactically just annoying. In certain situations, I don't want the powders dissolving. So we're moving forward now, having to take and not being able to reroll because we've spent all that money. It was worth the spend, in a way, to try and get you some good stuff, but... As I said, we're in no rush. Yeah, the home and drop a bolt kind of overpowered. It kind of swerves a bit too much. They need to dampen down that swerve. Dropper bolts are meant to be heavy. They always feel heavy, you know? And for them to swerve that much, it feels a little bit uncanny. Hey, I won't complain. But I'm just mentioning, you know? Just saying. Let's drop through it. Just drop through it. Where's my money? Ah, sentry. Ooh. It's alright. We could get rid of our original, well, our first wand. How many? We got 2 chainsaws. Oh, we're getting a little bit inundated. So we want the freezing on that wand. Wrong wand. Wow. We want the freezing on our drill wand. Not so sure. Not so sure at all. Because this wand is doing nothing. No. The types of shots on that wand are powerful. And they're good. I love the explosion and the sound. Ooh, well now we've already got teleport. It's not even a good 1-2 capacity. So, I think what they've done with the wands, because a lot of the wand sounds were really annoying. Like, they were, if you shot really fast and a lot of weaponry at once, it was kind of tediously just anti-ASMR. You know what I mean? Now they've kind of got a good mix. Where it sounds really pleasant. So this is my wand, you know? Yeah, new sniper trail. Ow. So let's have a gander at this wand, and it's hot and garbage. It doesn't have any mana charge speed, 21 mana charge speed. So let's pick up water. Training dummy again. Hold on, how much damage can I do over the course of one splurge? Well, enough, shall we say. It's obviously enough if it's killing Hiisi. As long as I can get rid of one enemy and then change weapon, it's doing its job, and that's all I need it to do. Nukes, there's no new magic here. Again, magic we'll find quite a lot later on. It's why I want edit ones everywhere so I can pick and choose. That's not edit ones. None of this is new, guy. You're a son of a bitch. I might ignore all this. I might try and get 1,600. No, we... Actually, Chaotic Path, I wonder if that helped me in any way. Freezing would just end up hurting. So we'll... put the chainsaws on this and see how it does. Because I want to keep the dropper bolts. Drilling is terrible. Probably put the drills on this. Just to free up a wand. Because the homing... Oh, it's not homing, it's automatic rotation. But the electric will probably get me electrocuted. Hey, it fires consistently fast enough. Actually, the less shots I have on, the more likely it is going to freeze. Or use freeze. And if I've got enough chainsaws on, you'll barely notice, really. Did I just keep one-shotting it? Yeah, kinda. For the most part, it'll freeze quite a lot now. Well, see you later. I don't want enemies angry at each other. They might kill new enemies, and I want to explore. Ooh, lancers. That's a good one. Yeah, get rid of the old third one, sorry. Oh, was that double medic? Oh, man. I feel bad now. Yeah, I need to kill these dudes before they try and pick up the ones. Drills. Yeah, it's a good one again. At some point, I'm going to have to make a decision. Might have to give up lancers, even though they're good spells. It's unlikely I'm going to earn 1,600 here. Medic! Hello. Oh, that's what automatic rotation will get you if you're not careful. Shots directly in your face. And we take some big damage early on, but that's not a problem. You can take big damage early on as long as you then concentrate and play well enough to compensate for that early loss. Well, we shot each other at the same time. Should probably drop a bolt more, right? It's our one big strength. So it just rolls across the ground almost, you see? It's insane. I think it's changed considerably. That was beautiful. We can't see the devastation, but I'm sure we'll see some money. Well, we want to get out of it. We'll let our drop bolts do the talking in a sec. Big man doing big things over there. He doesn't know what to do, but these big man, yeah, they're a bit of a pain. Their shots are so quick. I don't know if they've modded their shots as well to be quicker, but they certainly have caught me out a few times. I might just Ambrosia the rest of this floor. Not exactly, again, not exactly a 10 out of 10 run. Did I ignore? Oof. That might have been the end of it if I didn't. That's a lot of water. But luckily, this is why I liked having Ambrosia. Oh, shit. Gonna have to use a lot of Ambrosia here just to get through this, but we're fine. Woo! Oh, there we are, finally. Okay, that's lava. Can't exactly remember what that does, but we'll buy it. Makes a projectile cast copies of itself in random directions. Doesn't have the mana to sustain it, so... Yeah, what we're likely going to do, since they're both shuffle ones anyway. Probably get rid of a few of the chainsaws as well. I wish I had some doubles. But again, a bit of a weak run. And if we put the Chaos, it costs 100 mana, so wow. Strong levitation? Are you offering that me again? Come on, man. Offer me the green one. And fly 100% longer, I know. We'll turn this run around. Even though it's not a bad run, it's just, again, would have liked to have specifically shown you a few more things. But it's still technically early days. We've still got 3 biomes. And again, this is more about the aesthetics as well. Hey. And you can kind of see the philosophy of certain changes. Because I don't really want to just go through the progress bar as well. And as a roguelike game, you're going to get runs like this that you have to deal with the hand you dealt and run with it. And I think considering... Oh, new shots from these guys. I knew there was something new coming up. New shots from the plant guys who... yeah. Shoot lots of little balls at you now that kind of slowly home in on you. I could do without that. But it's kind of better than the big kind of missile-y shot they shoot at you before. These guys are still the same, but they're kind of difficult to tell apart sometimes. Well. Come on now. Shoot it. What? Oh, right, the little wire was getting in the way. Party bombs? I do like party bombs. Homing party bombs at that. I mean, this is going to become less and less useful. To be fair, party bombs aren't exactly going to be the most useful either way, but it's not a bad one. And I didn't realize I was burning. I got very used to having the mod that made a beep every time I got hurt, so having it off does make a big difference. We could try and go for the dragon kill. That'd be a bold one, considering I've got 89 HP. It's not like I'm crawling it. Ow. You son of a bitch. Yeah, spiders give you money now as well, which is fantastic. I'm on fire again. Never not on fire. Let's have a little bit of an exploration. But the great thing about roguelike games is if you're not having the role you would like, shall we say, not necessarily a bad or good run, but the role you would like. I bang at the gods, you bang at the gods. Luckily, I've got the old homing and freezing. More freezing than homing, to be honest. I don't think drop-up bolts rotating around would do much difference. Freezing, however, though, that's a good time. We're so close to getting another reroll. And I want to show you at least one perk today. If I could find a little angry boy, I'd be very happy and satisfied, you know? And little angry boy. Even though it's not called that, but it's, you know, I'm just trying to be a little bit vague. I'm not trying to give the game away too much. Not too much, just a little bit. Well, if you want to stop... Oof. Chucking things in my way. Come on, game. Well, I would like to be able to get through that game, if you would like to oblige me. There we are. Wonderful. So again, as long as I can penetrate Steve's Angry God's protective shield. And you'll notice as well, again, listen for the music. Music here is where I first noticed the difference in the soundtrack. Like, it really made a big difference. When I first came down here, noticed it. Again, the mana charge speed compared to the mana max, it means you'll pretty much always have 260 no matter what you put on. So think about it like that, your max is kind of... You don't need much increased mana, shall we say. But again, maybe it's a good thing we have a softer start, and then over the days, we bring more and more stuff in slowly, you know? Having everything at once, hey, it's overrated, right? Spoiler surprise, especially since the game isn't even out yet, you know? Have a nice soft landing into 1.0. Don't die. Don't die, says the person who's, you know, wanting more new stuff. But no, we're committed to this run now. It's gonna get done. New Holy Mountains. Hold on, what? What? Steve, what are you doing there, brother? Brother, Steve. We need some HP. Yeah, Steve's got his own music now. Until, you know, he turns out not to be around. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Faster ones. And gas fire. Gas fire is really cool. I used it. It's not what we're taking, but I'll explain what it does. Gas fire. Spoilers. If you're watching this, I'm sure you don't care. But gas fire will make all gases burst into flame, or at least flammable, you know? So yeah, Steve's music, we'll listen to that while I'm talking. It's cool stuff. You know the bubbles from propane tanks, the damaging bubbles? They're gone. You can just wander straight through them now. Acid, gas, that kind of thing, all gone. So it's great for certain types of runs. It'll be great for no-hit runs. Great for just not taking that tedious little bits of damage. But we're going to take faster ones, because I haven't actually used that yet. That's a new one for me as well, so we get to explore something together here today. Which is amazing, because that kind of makes me feel a lot better now. I'm actually putting on a bit of a performance. All ones you're currently carrying gain a bonus to Castellan. Oh, yes. Oh, that's got to be the best thing ever in the world, isn't it? Droppables. We've actually got to make a one that shoots well. Yeah, Chaos Larper, probably good in certain situations, but right here, right now, probably not the best. So if I just, you know... This doesn't really run out of mana as well, because we've put it on a better wand. Certain magic has their own cast delay anyway, so I wonder how to get around that angle. Yeah, we just essentially use the freezing shooty and drop a bolt and party bombs, and I think we're away. We'll try and find more ones, because I'm willing to ditch both of these ones. Dropper bolts I kind of need, though. So faster ones. That is one you're going to be looking for a lot. I can feel it, you know? Most people have met him and talking about the game are like, oh, wow, I love faster ones. I need it. And I have never seen it until now, so, hey. Oh, I can just keep firing this. We're never running out. As far as that goes, because this has freezing on, never running out of freezing. That's perfect. Especially if a one gives you pushback as well. Would you like to die? That'd be really cool. Oh, come on, man. Oh, it does run out, man. I'm an idiot. Oh, one of these dudes before. They mocked me relentlessly. He's stuck. Ah, finally. So we're going to drop a bolt, everybody. Drop a bolt is the way forward. Oh, because it's not homing. The dropper bolt is on automatic rotation. So it's the automatic rotation that's probably affecting the dropper bolt more than I... Uko! Wow. That was some good dodge work. If I do say so myself, we're not going to go that way. Uko is a noble and proud warrior. We don't need to interfere in his daily life. Surely, I think it would be, you know, for the best for everybody. If we just found an alternative way around. How you doing, man? We've got so many drop bolts, like 75 overall, so... Hose them down. Such a satisfying sound with the explosives as well now. We can get paid it. Just crushing these small boys. Nah, so annoying. They've annoyed me all day today. As they always do. Sometimes you have the one capability to crush them. Today was not one of those days, shall we say. But today has been an exceptional day. Like, if you want my honest opinion, I think this is one of the, like, for myself anyway, for what I like in gaming, one of the best early access to full release kind of releases I've seen. The amount you feel from the developers in this game with hard work and commitment and love, you see it, you feel it, you know? And I am 100%, I don't think there's one thing
I am dissatisfied about. And in fact, I have probably received, in terms of joy and extra stuff out of the game, whether it be perks, enemies, wand stuff, probably about 50% more than I expected. Put it that way. Like, I received a lot more. Oh, that was close. Luckily, we've got notches. Is he blasted away, or is he dead? Is he blasting off again? Doing the old Team Rocket, this like thing? I don't know. Zuko. We didn't freeze him. Of course we didn't. It's Zuko. Oh shit. Luckily he won't shoot again. He's honourable, you see. And he died, he went into the acid. What a dude. What a noble, honest and respectable dude that he's like, I've got my shot in, lad. I've got my shot in. You roam free. You do as you do. You be as you be. Oh, one refresher. Nice. Refresh all at once. So the aesthetics as well of the explosion, leaving little kind of red markings. Well, little glowing markings, should I say. That just look more authentic as well, you know? Someone mentioned, oh, at least the explosions don't look like a melting plastic bag anymore. And while I kind of disagree with that I really enjoyed the previous explosions in the game. I know what they're on about, but I love these as well, you know? I really do. They really work in the scheme of the game. They work aesthetically, you know, they work to honor how the game feels in general. They haven't made... Right. Here's how I can describe it. They've made bold steps. They've made steps other developers might, from their early access to full release, might be afraid to make. But they've made them. And they've made... Ow. They've made it feel like... Like noit'ed 1.5, if you know what I mean. Like a DLC already for a full release between early access and the new game, which is phenomenal. It just feels completely new and fresh because of what they've done for the game. Oh, we're in trouble. Make it double. Stay. Luckily, we can spam him. Kick him. Oh! I like how the music stops instantly. It's made me chuckle so many times that already. So again, I feel like hopefully shown enough today in terms of... And we're not even done yet, you know? Especially with the faster ones. Ah, Trick greed. We'll kick things to death. Never skip leg day. Not once. Kick Steve's head. Is that his head? Well, it's a football now. Would you leave me alone? Are they not allowed in here now? You see, I can just walk across here and it's fine. There's nothing new there. One thing you'll notice as well. Magic is kind of color-coded. Projectiles are red. You've got teal for multicast. Projectile modifiers are blue. So you can easily distinguish just by looking at them what they are, you know. I thought that was a really nice touch. We're gonna go invisible. We're gonna go all sneaky. Shit. That was a bad direct hit. I'm invisible. Don't you go breaking my heart? That kind of thing. Oh, I'm not invisible anymore. This is a dodgy start. Very dodgy. Oh, we can sneak through that. Get the money. Ow. Yeah, the music in this area, it's a little bit freaky. I kind of compared it to somebody going, like, pretending to be on a moped in the background, or something like that, but I wasn't saying that in an insulting way. It's kind of freaky. Oh, this dude, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. This dude, if he shoots you, will essentially make your wands short circuit. You won't be able to fire for like 10-15 seconds. If we do get through there, we're fine, right? I need this guy dead, to be honest, if I can help it. Get in the lava. There you go. Smashed it. Well, I don't really want to solidify that shit. Just get rid of it. And let's invisible up. We don't have much HP and I want to get to the end. Because again, the music keeps on coming and coming and coming. I can't remember if these dudes can see me. I'm not sure why that dude is shooting that dude. It's not like he's got any wands to stop him. I'll keep my ambrosia out as well. Because again, I have the firepower, it's just... Oh, it's just... Get us out of that. Polyman! I shouldn't be shooting with that, but it's fine. We're invisible now, he shouldn't be shooting directly at me. Yes. Oh, these dudes. Let's check this dude out. Right. This symbol, it's basically a hat. You know? Means it's a certain type of enemy that will shoot a certain type of thing at you. Each hat, helmet, means a different thing. But I'm not sure I'll be able to see them. Did I get through? I've set it on fire, right? Oh, phew. I've set it on fire, so maybe we'll get away with it. Ah, sheep. Sheep is dead. It's burning slowly, because I would like to invisible and check some guys out, you know? Hopefully watching them fire at each other. I could clear up here in the meantime, actually. That wouldn't be a problem. Especially if I start with that dude. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, they're after him now. No. Oh. Good. That was a good avoision. Avoision? There we go. Word of the week, avoision. This is where my dropper bolts will come in hard, my friends. Again, the power you can get from dropper bolts. Just on their own, let alone multi-shots or anything like that. Money. I'm gonna get greedy. Yeah. On fire, alright. Ow. Oh, yeah, because that's really cool. So let's see. Oh dear. Come on. Oh, right in the tits. These guys got more power. But not enough. So yeah, I can drop in hard as long as I've got good distance. Fire, man, we're being chipped away. So with the high rate of fire as well, you can definitely see the difference in the actual way the damage is displayed. I really enjoy it. It just looks a bit more... I don't know. It's hard to describe, actually. It looks a bit more punchy. The crits especially. Why is it all ticking in the background? Oh, come on. Oh, no. Hold on. No, that's fine. So we'll go in. All invisible up. I think we'll be fine. So we can check. No. You don't do that stuff. You let people be nice to each other. So I want to show you this dude because he's freaky. Look at him. Look at him go. He's going to lick your face off. That's what he specializes in. Face licking. And, where... If I can make some distance between... Oh. Oh, we'll be able to see them fight each other. Yeah, look at him shoot. It essentially uses the same kind of attack, You can use with a super concentrated light, but purple. When you kill him as well, there's a smaller version of this guy as well. That when you kill, you have to kill like a little ball that will then explode into, you know, the big flies. Oh, shit. The big flies. Kind of wisps. The big wisps. Long kind of trail of wisp. Yeah, we'll go for fireworks instead of party bombs. Bit more reliable. Invisibility falls off quite rapidly now. I think a lot of the potions have been reworked in timing and that kind of thing. But we might go to war now. Just because we can. I feel comfy in this position. And we can defend ourselves. And comfy that I can set myself on fire. With the freezing, again, there's only a few enemies that are going to cause me a significant problem. And the rest, I can just drop a bolt and freeze and slowly pummel. Oh, ripped apart. Why always ripped apart? As I was about to say, as long as I can kill that fly, I feel comfortable in this one. As long as you can pump out enough dropper bolts, eventually. We're not too far from the end now. But I think this is a really nice, actual spoiler but not spoilery run for 1.0. So in a way, I'm not dissatisfied with it. Let me know what you think. I really like some feedback on that because I don't want to feel like I've let you down, you know. And I was meant to show you 1.0, but I've shown you... Well, I'm not going to say fuck all because that's not true. I've shown you plenty. But there is so much more. Maybe it's because I spoiled myself today and played a hell of a lot. That I just feel like I should be showing you more. I'm with that. And you notice this is different. Oh, have you noticed around the portals as well? You've got these kind of, you know, doorways, I suppose. Really interesting. Really nice and presented well. Stay. Hold on, is that a fucking predator or something? Give me a sec. Now this look weird, I'm gonna go back in a sec, but I need to get Steve's attention. Ow. No! You son of a bitch! You've compromised my entire run. I have got one option here now. I have one option. To go back in and try and get edit ones everywhere. Steve. You see Steve? He's a troll. He knows what he's doing. So do I still get hurt? If I go back in here too early? That's one thing I'm not sure about, if the little particles are still around. Or if one of the ones is actually good by... Well, there's only one wand I can afford. But what I could do, I could just chainsaw the boss with this. That would be acceptable, I think. It's possible that I die doing it. But hey, there's a possibility I die doing everything. Ooh. Those bits of magic as well. Ah. The problem is, I can't really just fire using that. They are projectiles themselves, actually, but... The problem is, those red kind of 4 pieces are projectiles, but they're defense. They'll spiral. What's it called? You know the spirally things that you shoot out in a circle, but they've got 4 projectiles attached to them, and they rotate around, and they're quite good. Is there one here? There is, the second one in. Kind of like that, but it's floating around you personally. And it's quite nice. But not really offensive. Oh, at least I get to show you something else, though. Faster movement or faster levitation, so we get 75% faster levitation. We've been wondering, well, we've been unable in Noit'ed to ever have faster up and down movement. We get faster up movement. I don't think you get faster down. Well, you might actually be able to fall faster. I'm not sure on that one. It's hard to judge it, considering your sense of up and down are a bit skewed when, you know, you're going up and down like this. I don't know. So we've always been able to move side to side faster, and incredibly fast sometimes, you know, side to side. But now, my friends, we can move up and down just that much faster. It's beautiful. It really is. So, we have invisibility. We have ambrosia. We're going to have to ambrosia kind of try and chainsaw this dude. The shield isn't exactly the same anymore, and this boss fight isn't the same anymore. Go inside it. Oh, beautiful. So you see, that's just different. There is something else about this boss fight as well that we didn't get to see there. But that'll be for another day. That'll be for another day indeed, but there is something else that's really freaky and really kind of cool. One thing I will say, I won't spoil anything, but there are no more... there are no more skeletons. But there's something else. As we happily just desecrate Three Eyes. As we head down into a nice little victory. But I hope you've enjoyed the run for what it was. I hope I've shown you a little bit about 1.0 and what is to come, my friends. And again, as a early peek at the game, I think we showed you a little bit of potential there. And trust me, the potential has only just started. We're going to do amazing things in this game. I hope you can join us for the YouTube series and the upcoming YouTube series on this game. And streaming live at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together. We're going to be playing this game relentlessly. It's going to be one that we're going to pick apart at the seams. So I hope you can join me. But if you like the content, always consider leaving a like, subscribing to the channel, and ringing that bell. We'll be back tomorrow on stream. Schedule at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together. And we'll be back in the next video. Take it easy, my friends. Have a good night.